Hello friends, welcome back to my blind playthrough of Planescape Torment. This is episode 20, I believe, which is crazy. That definitely means I'm gonna stick with this playthrough. I was planning to do it, but there's still this kind of doubt in your mind, like, really, can I keep this up for so long? But episode 20 feels like a pretty important number to me, so I'm pretty sure I am gonna make it through all the way through this game. Anyway, this is a very exciting episode. I'm actually super excited to record today, more than usual,
What's the
because
holdup?
in the last episode we learned magic, and in this episode we will try to figure out all of it, you know? So I would probably start by checking our journal, just to remind myself what happened. Alright, so yeah, Mebeth gave me a test, a small recipe, a minor illusion written in the language of the art. I was able to decipher its meaning with no training. I must have learned how to read magic at some point in the past. That's right. That was an important thing that we learned. And then Mebeth gave me 3 recipes, which she said I should copy into my spellbook. She told me I should examine them in my inventory, and then copy them into my spellbook, which is exactly what we're going to do right now. So my inventory is kind of full, but I remember that at the end of yesterday's episode, it was actually yesterday for me that I recorded it, I got all these items. So first, let's check out the amber earrings, which we also got. So this gives me +2 to armor class, and lets me memorize 2 additional first level mage spells, which will be invaluable in our current circumstances. And it's usable only by a nameless one who is also a mage. So yeah. These earrings are made from hardened sap of the razor vine. Razor vine? That's a really cool... That sounds like a really cool plant. Razor vine. When properly prepared, items made from this substance can be enchanted with powerful spells of protection. Okay, but I'm guessing that that's not the case with these earrings in particular, right? They're just here to help us. By the way, I have this triangle earring. What is this? I received this small earring from folding a note in the mouth of one of the walking corpses in the mortuary. It's a beautiful earring, but doesn't do anything, basically. It first has to be identified. And I should take it to someone with a higher lore skill? Oh, well. Well. You know what? Let's try and identify it and see what happens, if anything. I think my lore has gone a bit up since I began the playthrough. If that's possible at all, I'm actually not sure. How would you like to identify the item? Oh, that's right, you have to use either a scroll or a spell. Which, I don't know, that feels strange. I would kind of assume that I would be able to just look at it, you know? Dakan seems to have pretty high lore, and I feel like he should be... His lore is 9, my lore is 7, yeah. And Mort's lore is 4, which honestly doesn't sound right. Mort seems pretty knowledgeable. His lore should be higher than that. So now let's check out the spells. Recipe, Chromatic Orb. Range 50 feet, duration special, 1 creature, saving throw negative? Negation? Huh? This standard card has the recipe for the ingredients and the incantations necessary for the minor evocation Chromatic Orb. Alright, let's copy it. I succeeded. I expected nothing else, honestly. Identify. Oh, okay. That will come in useful immediately. The minor divination spell Identify. This spell reveals the mysteries of an enchanted object, allowing you to know its exact abilities. By the way, these words that I'm hearing, I should really write them down. If I can write at all. Hang on. I'm gonna... Okay, this is embarrassing watching me type. Schools of magic. We have evocation. Now we have divination. I assume that's what they are, right? Schools of magic. Just different branches of the art, let's say. Reveals the mysteries of an enchanted object, allowing you to know its exact abilities. Awesome. Now, how did using spells work? Mebeth explained something about me only being able to use them a limited amount of time. Honestly, I could do with a refresher on that, though. The third spell is Blood Bridge. That sounds like an offensive spell. Instant, one creature. Necromantic spell, Blood Bridge. Allows the caster to share a portion of his life with others. Oh, never mind, that's not offensive. Weakening himself, but strengthening others. I mean, with my current lineup, I don't really feel like that's something that I should do, because my nameless one is constantly dying, you know? There's also this high-quality stiletto on the ground, which I guess I'll pick up. See, it's easy to see how all this random shit gets in my inventory, because like a true RPG gamer, I just pick everything up, you know, and never use it. I never use consumables. That's honestly, if there's one thing that I want from this playthrough, it's to learn to properly use consumables. I suck at that, but I trust that I can get better at it. You know, I have so many. Look at that. Look at all those consumables here. So now we have 3 spells in our spell book.
What's the holdup?
What is the holdup? Well, okay, I have to select one character maybe? Hang on, what is going on here? Why can I not select spell? Special abilities raise dead, that's right. Inventory screen.
Let us not squander it here.
We are not squandering, we are learning. So I don't think I've seen this many yet, actually. Nameless one, Mage Spellbook. Makes sense that I haven't seen it, because I've only now become a mage. Chromatic Orb, Identify, and hang on, where's the third one? So I'm guessing these are the ones that I have in my book, and these are the ones that I have currently memorized or equipped. Okay, so you have to do that twice to... That's right, that's what Mebeth said to me. You have to do it twice if you want to use it twice. But I had a third spell. Where did it go? Oh god, I'm already lost. Oh, level 1 spells, level 2 spells. Ah, I see. And apparently I can't... I think memorize was the term for equip, right? I think I can't memorize this spell yet. So we have level 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Jeez, how far does this go? 9. We have 9 levels of spells. We have a lot of the game ahead of us. So now, yeah, this icon lights up, and we can do Identify, and we can do Chromatic Orb, and Identify we shall. So there's this item that I gave to Dakon, right? I'm gonna identify it. I'm gonna use a spell, except I can't, because... presumably because it's Dakon who's holding it. So let's try it now. I still can't do anything. Okay. That's weird. Maybe that means that my lore skill is not high enough. It could be what it means. So if I do identify, if I click this, you know, let's learn here. What's gonna happen? Nothing has happened. I don't know. I expected something to happen, like a menu to pop up, or the mouse icon to change, or something like that. But maybe the menu only pops up if I actually have an item that I can identify, and this doesn't seem to be the case right now. So yeah. What about Dakon? What spells does Dakon have?
Grow strong.
I know I've kind of checked these out already, but let's see all of them. See, now this is something to keep an eye on. Power of 1, we checked those out, but I definitely don't remember any of them. Reign of Anger, Channeling Anger, Quickly Striking, Submerge the Will, Protective Energy, Protect the Recipient. Alright, and this one he doesn't have equipped. One of the earliest teachings of Zerthimon, this incantation reflects what knowing that flesh yields to steel achieves, bestowing a greater advantage to strike and the strength to resist damage. Scripture of Steel grants +1 to hit and +1 to saving throws to all creatures that are friendly to the caster in a 70 feet radius from the casting point. 70 feet, that feels like quite a lot. Vilkar's Eye. Vilkar's eye is branded upon the one who is foolish enough to cross the caster. Vilkar's short-sightedness becomes the target's vision, and soon the world is muddled and dark. Ooh. So blindness, basically. If the targeted creature fails its saving throw at -1 penalty, the creature will be struck with blindness and suffer a -4 penalty to its attack rolls and a +4 penalty to the target's AC. What does failing your saving throw at -1 penalty mean? I guess we'll see. See, this is where it becomes horribly obvious that I'm not really familiar with D&D-like systems.
I shall serve.
I've probably said this before, but I've never really played D&D, and my only experience with D&D is playing Baldur's Gate 3 several times, granted, but I never really got that great at it, and then playing Baldur's Gate 1 for a while, but I never really... I never really had any real D&D session or anything like that, and I've never really studied the rules of those games. So that's where some of the confusion you see here is coming from. Alright, so we still have this arm. Is this going to be useful for anything at some point? I'm starting to think that we should really take better care of our inventory, but oh wow. There's still plenty of clutter to put in our other companions' inventories, and we are going to get many more companions than that, right? There are 3 more slots. Anyway, before we set out, and I'm actually not sure what we're going to do, so before we set out, we're going to check the journal, but even before that, we have to level up, so our spell memorization abilities have increased. 0 characteristic points gained. That's a shame. 2 hit points gained. That's honestly not too many. Thief skills 0. It's kind of weird how thief skills are a separate category. Like, it doesn't even go under the umbrella of mage. It's just thief skills. I don't know, it feels weird to me. Right, so what's the plan for today? Like, actually, what are we gonna do content-wise here? Deliver box to Brasken. That's right, I had a strange encounter with Guatra, who I was entrusted by Mar to deliver this strange box to. Guatra seemed to be afraid of whatever lies within it. When I showed it to him, he became so frightened that he began to babble and then took flight. From what I could make out by the man's ramblings, he wanted me to take the box to someone named Brasken, who lives somewhere in the southwestern section of the hive. I can only hope that this Brasken fellow will clear things up and take this box off my hands. I can't but feel a little bit uneasy every time I look at it. Actually, I think I remember meeting Brasken. He had nothing to say. He just seemed like... It seemed odd to see a character that was named, but had basically nothing to say, so I, of course, assumed that there would be a quest later, and, well, there it is, I suppose. Let's just pause here to check the map, because I don't want to get attacked while I'm checking it. One of the, I was going to say unfortunate features, but it's not unfortunate or fortunate, it's just a feature, is that you can, that the menu doesn't basically pause the game, right? You have to pause it manually. So you can get ambushed while you're checking the map, even though there's kind of this hilarious thing with you seeing the enemies. Brasken skip, that's right. I think I remember this fellow. All right. You know what? Let's just save here, because I did a bunch of things with my inventory just about now. Brasken. What? You again? Unless you have some business with me, I suggest you leave my house immediately. Yeah, my business is this box. Apparently, I'm supposed to entrust it into your care. Well, why didn't you say so? So, hand it over and you can be on your way. As you present the box to Brasken, his expression changes from one of anticipation to that of amusement. Whoa there. I wouldn't fall for that trick a second time. Put that thing away and leave. Oh no, this is like a hot potato, isn't it? This is like, So, as a kid, I read The Diary of the Wimpy Kid, and this box is basically like the cheese touch, right? From that book. Nobody wants it. I don't understand. Why won't anyone take this box? First Quatra, and now you? Did you say Quatra? Brasken lets out a great bellow of laughter. Why, that's the fellow who bought the box of me. Thought he got the best of me when he bought it. I guess he figured the gem alone was more than worth the price he paid me. Poor fellow didn't realize what he'd gotten himself into till it was too late. You mean the gem that is on the box, right? I think that there's a gem on the box. That's why it's called the ornate box. Okay, what is so horrible about this stupid box? You mean you really don't know anything about that box you're holding? Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt to tell you what I know. First off, so you don't get any ideas in your head. The curse on that box only affects the current owner of the box. And to be the owner of the box, you have to willingly take possession of it. Alright, I get it. I'm not supposed to leave it in your chest over there. Then again, that's what you would say, you know, if you didn't want me to give you the box. So maybe I should try it anyway. But honestly, it sounds like the truth. Well, there goes the idea of just leaving the box for someone else to find, so come on, mate. What's in the box? You can tell me. Now that is a good question. That box has been around the hive since anyone can remember. There are many rumors flying about. As you can imagine, over time the truth has been warped a little bit further with each retelling of the story. Do go on. I've heard many a story about that box, and they all seem to have a recurring theme. The name given to that foul thing is Moridor's box, and the owner of the box will die should he or anyone else open it. As to the contents, who knows? Some say it's an ancient dragon, while others say it's the evil soul of Moridor himself. I cannot tell for sure, but just by looking at it, any soul can tell it's something evil, and one would have to be a fool to open it. I mean, it feels kind of too small for a dragon, you know? Unless it's like a door leading to a dragon plane or whatever. There's an idea. What if the box is a portal to somewhere? Well, what am I supposed to do with the box then? I would suggest you go see Shilandra. She lives in the northeastern region of the hive. It was from her that I won the box. Who knows, maybe she will have more knowledge of what to do with it. Or you can find some other clueless burg to take it off your hands. It's up to you. I wish you luck. Well, thanks, I guess. And farewell. Shilandra skip, was it? Northeastern section of the hive. Of course, it's the completely opposite part of the hive.
I'm gone.
Of course, this quest sends me all the way across the city. It looks like it seems like the type of quest which would do that, you know? Anything I want here in the market while I'm here? I don't think so, not really. We're not going to the alley. Although I suppose we could try and kill Rotten William. You know, I was like role-playing that, you know, I gotta get the gang together to do that. I gotta find more companions. But, obviously, I got the quest as one of the first quests in the game, so
I'm gone.
I doubt that the game would give me something truly impossible, you know? It's probably just like a moderately difficult or even easy sort of quest.
What? Okay.
So I might actually do that after this. Okay, now let's try some of those spells. Why don't we? So, Chromatic Orb. Wait, why can't I...
Alright.
What's wrong here? Why can't I, Hang on, these are... What is the Chromatic Orb again? Oh, I haven't checked this one out. What is this spell? Okay. Let's read the spell description in the middle of the fight. Duration special. Saving throw neg... Okay. I still don't understand what this means exactly. Long are the debates about the spectrum of color in the multiverse. This blue is better than yellow. Pike it, Burke. Of course white is the true color. And while in the end many generally agree that the color's greatness is in the eye of the beholder, this spell establishes the fact that some colors are deadlier than others. This summons a large magical orb of color, which can then be hurled at the target using the caster's normal attack roll +3. The color of the orb changes depending on the caster's level. Well, okay, it seems like an offensive spell, so I don't understand why I'm not able to use it now. Maybe I did something wrong there. And it changes color as it gets more powerful, right? Black is the most powerful, apparently. Okay, I guess I'll try Dakon. He definitely has some offensive spells too. Not that I need them right now, but I want to try them out, you know? A magical missile. Let's try that. So if I do that... This one seems to be running away, but this one doesn't, so let's try and do that. Okay. Damage 4 twice? I thought it was only supposed to damage him once. Oh, and now it's grayed out because I can't use it. Hang on. Mebeth told me that after I pick the spells, I gotta rest to actually memorize them, so that's why I can't use them as the nameless one. Right? That's why they're grayed out. Of course. That's gotta be the solution, right? I mean, I can already hear you typing in the comments, but I've probably recorded 2 or 3 more episodes since this one since this one was released, so I'm just gonna go on this assumption. I think I figured it out. And by figured it out, I think I mean I remembered the simple information that I received.
What's up, Chief?
Anyway, this fight's taking a long time. Let's end it here. Oh no, the con got damaged. What a shame.
All right.
But yeah, we will rest soon-ish anyway. Alright, we could chase down this guy. Honestly, is it worth it though? Maybe. Maybe not. Who knows? So I have to go here. I'm trying to... Yeah, northeastern portion of the hive. There we go. That's where we're going. Yeah.
Done.
And Shilandra's skip was... no, that's the mortuary, but this would be Shilandra's skip. Right. Kip, is that Sigil slang, or is that an actual word? Because I don't think I've ever heard it before. It feels like slang to me. It feels like, made for the game. Oh, that's right, Shilandra is a sorceress. That's right. Okay. Hello? And yet another interruption. A person cannot even find privacy within one's own home. Please leave before I summon the guards. Or better yet, I'll try out a new spell I've been toying with. I wish to learn more about this box. You hold out Mordor's box for Shilandra to examine. Ah, yes! I remember the box well. I acquired it some time ago. What do you wish to know about it? Well, first of all, who did you get this from? Let me think. I don't recall whom I got it from. I just remember I was down in the marketplace looking for some spell components when some person offered me this box. After testing it, I found it to be cursed, but I was intrigued by the spells woven into the box, and so I purchased it anyway. I can understand that. But if you are so intrigued, why did you give it away? I was young and brash back then. In my relentless pursuit of knowledge, I carelessly undid one of the spells. Look closely at the box. It was like new when I had it. The signs of decay are an indication that the spells are weakening. I realized I was in danger if I kept the box any longer, so I held a contest to get rid of it. A contest? It was the most expedient way to rid myself of it. I simply invited all the bashers in the hive to fight each other to determine who was the best. Bashers are notorious for having big muscles and not much upstairs, if you know what I mean. They came like flies to honey. I offered some money and the box as a prize. I believe some basher named Brasken won the contest. Okay. It's kind of fun tracking down the history of of this box. It's very side questy in that it has nothing to do with Farad, but that's what we're here for. I guess I've got more questions, but my question is, who will you send me to next? Who is the next person I will see in this quest line? Some person offered me this box. Huh. What else do you wish to know? Well, you seem to know something about magic. Can you tell me what spells you have put on this box? Since I'm now like a mage professional, you know? For many years I studied the box and tried to learn its secrets. Spell upon spell upon spell has been woven into it. To my amazement, my studies reveal that all the spells are of the type used to confine fiends. So maybe there is an actual dragon in the box, you know? You mean there are fiends trapped within this box? No, not fiends. A fiend. And judging by the sophistication and power of these spells, it would have to be one of significant standing and power in its realm. Can you safely remove the spells on this box, perhaps? Seeking to remove yourself from the box, eh? That spell is the worst of them all. Basically, that particular spell draws energy from the current owner of the box and uses it to power one of the spells of confinement. That isn't the worst of it. The fiend inside can smell this energy and would more than likely hunt down that person should it escape. It's really a no-win situation to own that box. Either it drains you dry of your energy or the fiend within kills you. Hang on, why would the fiend inside track me down if I let it free? Then again, is it really imprisoned? It's in the box, but is it imprisoned? That's not necessarily the same thing. But spells of confinement, that speaks pretty clearly, right? So I think the fiend doesn't ultimately want to be there. I see. If you don't mind, I'd like to ask you some more questions, such as the history behind this box. Do you know it? The only thing I have been able to learn is its name. It is called Morador's Box. As to who this Morador is, or the origins of the box, I do not know. Okay. This whole conversation is very railroady. The game just always presents me with the exact option I should ask. Is there a way to safely dispose of Morador's box without hurting anyone? I am not strong enough to fight or banish such a creature. It's been ages since I've been there, but there was a cathedral located in the middle of the Alley of Dangerous Angles. A priest or someone who gains their power from a higher source might be able to help you. Wow. Okay, that's great, actually. You've been a great help indeed. So yeah, it seems like we are coming back to the Alley of Dangerous Angles. After all. I mean, we were always going to come back, but we are coming back this very episode. So the way would be, can I go through here? Yes. Do I want to go through there? I think all the Rotten Williams guys are angry at me because I ran away from them the last time. I think that's what happened, right? So, this might be...
What's the word, Chief?
Very interesting. But,
right.
Hang on, let's run away here. Let's send Mort ahead. If we can do that. Okay, worked. This might be a quite a dangerous situation we're putting ourselves in, actually. Oh no, we have another one coming for us. We are training for the alley, you know? This is how we're gonna deal with all of the Rotten Williams guys. I'm gonna have to read the journal to even remind myself why I chose Rotten Williams in the first place and not the other person. Hell, I'm gonna have to remind myself of the other person, even, you know? So that was Crystal, right? Let's see. Actually, I wanted to look that up here. Yeah, I don't really remember why I chose her. She just seemed more trustworthy, you know, as far as gang leaders go. Alright, let's save the game. I don't mean to save scum, but if I die, nothing happens, actually. So I don't mean to save scum here. Okay, we have some Dark Alley ships coming for us. Looks like 5 of them at the moment, which is... I guess I could handle that, but... yeah, there are more. I'm not really... Okay, so my spells suck. And since I'm now a mage, right? This one is this... Okay, no, I can still use the Jagged Knife, but it's probably not going to be very effective, is it? Oh god, I've made a terrible mistake. I just know it. I made a terrible mistake. Oh, what do I do here? You know what, let me actually try and run this way. Maybe I can go kill Rotten Williams before... Oh god, there are so many of them. This is not good. Well. Burnt building, tent. That's great. We have the ruined cathedral. That's where we are actually heading, kind of. But holy shit, there are so many of them. I don't think I can handle this. I mean, I should... At the very least, I should rest and... Oh my god. Man, screw this. Screw this. Hey guys, can you help me, maybe? Probably not. They're probably gonna try me to pay for protection or for passage. Oh. Okay, never mind. They seem to be running... Yeah, okay. Sure. There you go. 5. Yeah. You have 5 coppers, and please do something, and they are not doing anything, are they? God damn it. If I had like a dynamite or something like that now.
Balance.
Dakon should have something, right? Some kind of crazy spell that works in this situation. Honestly, I could probably dive into my bag and search for consumables, but honestly, I don't think there's a consumable that can save this. Realistically, though, I think I've drawn them away from that entrance. So if I exit through here, then maybe come back around from this side. Maybe, just maybe, if the game actually works like that, just maybe, I could get rid of them this way. You know? Make them come even closer through here. This is either a big brain move or it's gonna fail spectacularly. By the way, how do I exit this place? Hang on. I'm trying to get out of here. Oh no, the exit is there. I thought it was there. Shit. Okay, we are gonna get destroyed here. No, let's run through. Guys, let's run through this. This is not working out. Nameless one is getting hit like crazy. Right?
Done.
Just run, dude. Just get out of here. This is not worth it. I'm trying to select all characters. Okay. Wrong key. So, I'm gonna try and stay positive. So, the good thing about this is that I know how many Dark Alley shivs there are in this game, because I think I've drawn the attention of just about every one of them. The bad thing is that I don't really know which way to go here. Where's the exit? It's somewhere over there, but I can't really tell my characters to go there. Okay, let's just start clicking here. They're still here. Alright, this is kind of a crazy situation I find myself in. Okay, this operation has been highly unsuccessful, but maybe, since their attention is now elsewhere, maybe I can sneak into the... Okay, that was not very sneaky of me, but maybe I can sneak my way... yes, sneak my way into the cathedral, unless they kill Dakan first. You know, I should have just run away. I should have just run away when I had the chance. Because this is not gonna go well.
I'm gone.
Okay, new plan. I mean, old plan, but kind of new. We're running away. We're just getting out of here. Mort, what are you doing? We're getting out of here. Okay, that's okay. He can't get away from there. I think we're gonna have to abandon Mort. So this is a demonstration of how not to play this game. Okay, so maybe I will come from the other side then.
Good as done.
Because yeah, but that's not gonna save me, because I will still have to go to Rotten William through here, so they will. Okay, here we are. I guess it's enough for one of my characters to get through, and all three kind of teleport their way there. But I wanted to run away in a more immersive way. I wanted for all my companions to be at least, close to the character who actually exits. Okay, that was quite an experience. Don't fuck with the ship is what I'm getting out of that. So I guess the right course of action here would be to maybe go to Mebeth and rest for a while. Let's check on some of our old friends, though, while we're here. Awaiting death turns to face you. Greetings again. His face breaks into a slight smile. Thank you for your help. Well, it was my pleasure, I suppose. Okay, nothing new from this guy. I'm not gonna bother this dustman. Okay, nothing new going on here. Just checking how sort of reactive the game is.
All right.
So yeah, let's go to the northwestern part of the hive, then maybe rest at Mebeth's and try to come back? Question mark? Not really sure. Maybe I should leave this quest for later.
What's the word, Chief?
But I've been doing that so much that I actually want to get something done, I actually want to set a goal and accomplish it for once.
What's up?
See, I sent Mort ahead to draw this guy's attention, and he still attacked Dakan for some reason. I don't really understand how that works. And now they're on an epic chase. All right, let's go there. Learning to find my way around the city. Mebeth, I am in need of a rest. Okay, we get the rest cutscene. Trippy. I've rested for 8 hours. Dakan is still not fully healed up, but that's fine. It's basically almost fully healed up, so... Okay, so now...
I'm gone.
We are gonna go from the other side. I will have to pay another fee, though. Maybe it's not the right time to do this quest. Let's see what else is on offer here. Because, yeah. Me angering every shift was definitely a stupid decision that I made back in the day, and I gotta figure out a way to to solve that situation. I guess I'll just have to sort of run in, kill a few of them, and then escape every time, which I will probably cut from, which I'll probably edit out of the videos because that seems quite boring. But I'm not gonna do that today. Anyway, summoning a fiend sounds kind of a bit above our pay grade anyway, so ugh, this is crazy. Let's do something easier. Let's find July. That's right, he's a corpse, I mean, not corpse. He's a drunkard outside the Stumbling Corpse Tavern, which I know where that is actually. This is the flop house, but if I go south west, I believe. Should I run past these guys? Should I? Hang on, are these dead limbs now that I look at them? I can't really investigate, but these look like dead limbs to me. Are they dead? Why do I think they're dead? Well, I guess because they're just not moving.
Sure, why not?
Okay, let's bully this guy now.
Did you see that?
Yep, great critical hit, Mort.
I'm gone.
And now we go southeast, right? And the alley, I think we're gonna leave the alley for another day, but honestly, I don't really... What's that gonna change? Because even if I get like one more companion here, there are just so many guys to fight against. It's gonna be crazy. If I let them kill me, will that stop the aggro the next time I come or not? This would kind of be actually a good thing to test out, maybe. It's not very roleplay friendly. I mean, I don't want to die again, but then again, dying seems to have no real consequences for me, so I don't know. Maybe it would be worth it, even in character, you know? This is so annoying how they run away.
Damn it.
Alright.
I'm gone.
We are actually in the market part of the town, so real quick, I'm just gonna check on a merchant and sell all the stuff that I picked up. How about, which one was it? Hive Merchant. I think she buys my stuff, right? No, actually. Hang on. Who's the merchant who actually buys my stuff? Like all kinds of stuff. This one, maybe. What do you have? Okay, no, I don't want to purchase anything. No. I mean, I will come back someday to buy some stuff, but right now I'm trying to... It's kind of confusing how none of the... It's kind of confusing how none of the merchants are really marked as merchants you can actually buy stuff from, you know? Okay, this one. This one it is. So I'll sell the copper earring, this, cranium rat tail, sure. Hang on, do I want to sell those? I think they only give 1 copper in the Office of Vermin and Disease Control anyway, right? So I'll just, I'll sell all of them. Hang on, no, I sold the wrong thing. I sold some stupid... Well, never mind. 3, yes. Sell it. I seriously gotta clear out my inventory. That's why I'm doing this. What is this? A scroll of luck. Allows the user to copy luck into spellbook. Okay. Scroll of blur. Were those scrolls there before, or can I buy them only now that I'm a mage? I think they were probably there before, right? I just didn't really pay any attention to them.
All right.
Okay, this would be the smoking corpse, I believe. Hang on, no. Where's the smoking... Smoldering, I mean. Smoldering corpse is here, and July is actually up there, isn't he? Oh, we can actually go through here. That's cool. I mean, Mort can, I guess.
What? Damn it.
Man, Mort is a tank. He can take on all those guys single-headedly.
Done.
What's up, Chief?
Man, the crier promoting the Smoldering Corpse Tavern is really going to work.
Did you see that?
Done.
What's the word,
I was
Chief?
pretty sure that July was... Okay, there he is.
Did you see
Yeah, he
that?
walks around, so he's kind of difficult to get hold of, you know? You are a beast, Mort. Okay, July, let's talk to you. Oh, that's right. We can't actually... I found him.
Done.
He just wanted me to find him. Okay, well, I found him. He doesn't really want to talk to me, so I guess I'll just come back to Craddock and yeah. Tell him I found him. And then maybe, if we feel up to it, just maybe, we will try and go to the Alley of Dangerous Angles.
I'm gone.
Craddock should be somewhere around here. Hello, Craddock. You see, Craddock, his scowl has deepened since when you first saw him. It looks like it's about to crack his face in two. I found July, dear Craddock. Is that right? Craddock glances around. Where is he, then? He said to Pycov that you were a cur of the lowest sort, and that he wasn't going to work for you any longer. Well, I guess we'll say the truth. He did say that, didn't he?
Updated my journal.
Craddock's face turns a bright red and his face cracks into a snarl. Damned be his name. May all the evils of the plains bound his footsteps, or hound his footsteps. A blistering stream of insults, threats, and speculation about July's family roots issues from Craddock's mouth. A fun way to put it.
New taunts, all right.
Ah, okay, that's what the Litany of Curses thing is about. New dawns, ah. Oh! Mort clicks his teeth together as Craddock builds up steam. You can almost hear him taking notes inside his skull. That's a funny idea. Craddock finishes his tirade with a grunt. Damn that July. I mean, I could fill in for him. I don't really want to do mundane worker type work here, but okay, I could fill in for him if you need help. In exchange for his pay, though. Craddock studies you for a moment. Yeah. Ha. You couldn't. He suddenly falls silent. Well, mayhap you can. It's hard work and there's no drinking on my watch. Understood, let's get started. The work is long, but at the end of the shift you are not the least bit tired. Interesting. That must be somehow related to my nature as a resurrected corpse, for lack of a better word. The work is long, but at the end of the shift you are not the least bit tired. Huh. Craddock grunts as you return. You did well enough. Here's your pay. He tosses you a handful of coins. Now get. We've no more use for you. Yeah, but what about the payment for delivering July's lovely message to you? Craddock grunts, then reaches into his purse and counts off 10 commons, which he tosses to you. Here's your pay. Now get. Farewell then. There we go. I just got enough gold to bribe Crystal's people 4 times. I already had to do it once, so I'm still kind of in the positive, you know? Oh, come on, man. I can't even approach the alley without thugs going for me. What is this, man? Mort. I'm gonna sick Mort at them. Mort, the most powerful being alive. Mort, the living god. Mort, the destroyer of thugs and thieves. Alright, I think that's enough. There's really no point chasing them down at this point. Let me just save here again. Maybe not. Okay, let's not save here. Let's just adventurously enter the Alley of Dangerous Angles. Pay this Razor Angel. Yes, yes, yes. There you go. 5 coppers. Yes, I know.
All right.
And there's a Dark Alley Shift, and he's alone, which means get him. You know, that's how we do this. We get rid of them one at a time. That's my strategy here. So hopefully it works as well as I imagine it to. Unless the game respawns even the shivs.
I'm gone.
Because if that's the case, I have to take care of all these shivs at once, like right now. Well, no matter. I guess we will just do it, because we are just that badass, you know? Okay, I'm maybe regretting my words already. Okay, maybe the best thing to do is enter Rotten William's hideout, which is it this tent, or is it the burnt building? I don't even remember. Yeah, maybe the best thing we can do is just
What?
go there and kill him, and hope that that gets rid of the aggro, that the shivs will find themselves something else to do, you know, now that their boss is dead.
Did you see that?
I'm not sure if that's actually the case, but it would be nice, wouldn't it? Seriously, Mort is such a beast. Like, he destroys everyone, and he never takes a hit. Well, now he took a hit, but it's only like 2 or 1 damage. Like, this is crazy.
Okay.
Mort is seriously overpowered in this game. Yeah, why even bother using any other character? You know, why even bother using my mage character? I can cast 3 spells, or I can have Mort headbutt the thugs to death, you know? You know, when you find an exploit, for lack of a better word, like this, you know, something that just works remarkably well, you kind of use, you kind of get used to it, and then you just kind of cruise through the whole game doing nothing but that. That happened to me in Morrowind. My first playthrough of Morrowind was me abusing the Ring of Partial Invisibility. Like, all the way through the main story and the DLCs, like, I just did everything with that stupid ring. I never really learned to play the game properly, so I'm hoping that doesn't happen here. But right now, using Mort all the time just seems like the best thing we can do. And Rotten William is here? I thought he was inside a building or tent or something, but he's not. Interesting. Well, I guess you are gonna be the one to kill Rotten William, Mort. You seem to be doing a pretty good job so far, even though you're surrounded. Come on, die. There we go. We just got 300 copper commons for that. It's crazy. Crazy how much you can do with just Mort. Meanwhile, Nameless One and Duckon are just like hanging out back there, enjoying the ambiance of the thug-filled, burnt-up alley, or burnt-down alley. This is a crate of stolen goods. It looks thoroughly plundered. This is a crude shelter constructed of makeshift materials. Well, I guess it's
Done.
time to bring all my characters now that the enemies are gone. This is so stupid, but it worked, so it's not stupid. Oh, we have more ships here, so let's just get rid of that guy. You were hiding back there, weren't you? And let's explore everything. So, hang on, there's a hive dweller living here? Seriously? Are you somehow affiliated with William? You seem to have startled her. She abruptly stops rummaging through the tent and stares at you nervously. Ah, she broke in, didn't she? I wasn't doing nothing, I swears it. Well, why didn't you tell me what you weren't doing? She looks at you as if about to tell you something, and then she quickly dashes for the door. Hey, stop. And she's gone. I mean, I don't really care. But maybe I should. Maybe she is somehow relevant to the overarching plot of Sigil, you know?
All right.
This container is locked, but I could probably bash it with my... Okay, fist is not gonna work. Hang on, I don't... Nameless One is not a fighter anymore, so... Let's,
Okay.
Fail. I cannot force this.
Can you, Okay, I have Mort selected, so if I do F1 Mort's Bite... Let's do F1 again. Okay, I thought I could bash these containers to open them, but maybe that only works with specific melee attacks? Wow, Mort has a lot of stuff. See, I forget to open Mort's inventory when talking to merchants. That's why he just piled up. That's why all this stuff just piled up in his inventory.
I'm gone.
And the cons, for that matter. What did I just walk into? Mage in training, huh? Hang on. Okay, let's not start this now.
I'm
I think
gone.
what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go to Crystal, tell her that Rotten William is dead, so that her thugs stop shaking me down every time I come through here. And then we're gonna end the episode. And next episode we are gonna talk to those mages in training. Have you made any gain in seeking to write Rotten William into the dead book? Well, yes, he's dead. You don't need to worry about him or his gang anymore. It's done. Rotten William is gone. You have my thanks, traveler, and you will never again pay a toll for passage through the Alley of Dangerous Angles. Good. I thought you were gonna backstab me for some reason. I have but one more request for you. Is your request for me to die? Because that would be annoying. Well, what is it? There is a dangerous killer, a lone wolf who goes by the name of Black Rose. He is preying on my people. I ask that you stop him. What's in it for me? You know, gotta treat this way with these people. They only believe in coin, right? Jink. Coin. Quite a bit of it. Are you interested? Yes. Then find the barmy Black Rose in his alley and write him into the dead book. When he's dead, return and I shall reward you. You've got yourself a deal,
Updated my
dear
journal.
Crystal. And that is it for that quest. Is there anyone Crystal doesn't want dead? Now I'm to look for a vigilante named Black Rose and eliminate him as well. She has promised me coin and friendship for this task. Coin and friendship. I mean, it would be nice to have a friend among the local gangs, alright. I'll definitely take care of this killer, now that I've realized what a powerhouse Mort is. I will not do it myself, obviously, but I will have Mort do it. Okay, so next episode we will check out the ruined cathedral and this commune of mages, or whatever that is. Could go in the other order, actually, but we'll see. Anyway, that's it for today. Thank you for joining me for episode 20 of my blind playthrough of Planescape Torment, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.